pledge allegiance.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Where's Troy?
She had something else tonight. I don't know where she just said she couldn't make it tonight.
Thank you very much, everyone. I will start with my comments that we are recording this for YouTube. We will upload it in its entirety, uncut. So everything that goes on will be broadcast for the world to see. We'll move on to the roll call, Charlie.
Huang,
Here.
Skatulski,
Here.
Osluper,
Here.
Wakeman,
Here.
Mayor Gardner,
Here.
and Perry and Meeting are absent excused.
That means we have a void to fill on the approval of the consent agenda, items A and B. Do I have a motion?
I'll make a motion to approve tonight's consent agenda items A and B as presented and waive the reading.
Support.
We have a motion, we have support. Any discussion? All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Hearing none, motion carried. Bills of warrant, item C. Do I have a motion?
I'll make a motion to approve bills of warrant number one. Start over. I'll make a motion to approve bills of warrant number 14237 paid in the amount of $8,003.60, along with bills of warrant number 14238 unpaid in the amount of $16,694.52, along with the Visa bill in the amount of $1,358.23 as presented and waive the reading.
Support. We have a motion, we have support. Any questions or comments, discussion? If not, we'll do a roll call vote.
Osluper,
Yes.
Wakeman,
Yes.
Skatulski,
Yes.
Huang,
Yes.
Mayor Gardner.
Yes. Thank you very much. Motion carried. We don't have any presentations tonight. Moving on to the mayor's report. It was a great weekend in Luna Pier on Saturday night. A big thank you to our Parks and Recreation Commission and the many volunteers. There are too many to list here, but
DDA.
and DDA. Yep. Many people involved in that. Made a fantastic event. It was just delightful. The mood was fantastic. People were very well behaved. It brought visitors and residents out for an evening of family fun. All proceeds will go to our local parks. Thank you to Chief Van Ray, who had officers there, some reserve officers there to keep an eye on things. Kept the peace very well. Requested the data from SEMCOG, and I'll report back. They are looking up and putting together a report of how many people were there to their data services there. Our corporate sponsors, Watataco, Luna Pier Storage, Sammy's Barbecue, Bo's, Green Labs, the Pier Plaza, and High Profile, which is C3 Industries. I want to shout out to them for their generous financial support. Jennifer Drotar, Chris Burchett, Diana Skatulski, Connie Cole, Becky Polka, and as I say, many others who made that happen. It was a fantastic event, and people really enjoyed it. I got a lot of positive comments. I completed the RFP for the Michigan State Housing Development Authority, MISHDA grant. The RFP is posted on our website. We are accepting proposals through September 19th, 4 o'clock September 19th. And the goal of MISHDA, to cover it again, is to provide tools and incentives to eliminate some of the barriers to attainable housing by updating local zoning ordinances where they may be inadvertently hindering or delaying housing readiness. There are also programs following this that are under development that will provide funding for new housing development and for rehabilitation of existing housing. So this grant that we got to cover this is very important moving forward. It will potentially solve a lot of problems in Luna Pier.
Do you know,
Yeah.
do you know which existing housing stock would qualify for that?
It, well, under the, like, the rehabilitation, mostly it's aimed at housing stock that would be affordable, and much of that in Luna Pier comply. It meets those needs. It's not completely drawn out yet, so they don't have everything in stone. But the program is to perform basically housing that will support job growth in Michigan. The Lighthouse Improvement Plan is continuing. I got some quotes from some contractors for doing the surface of the walls there. We got some good recommendations. Looking at, actually there were two companies that looked at it, and we'll hear back from them to get some quotes. One of them is recommended that a double pressed porcelain for that job. I looked it up, and it sounds like really good advice. It's more durable, bacteria resistant. It really fits the bill for what we need. It was a very good recommendation. Looking forward to getting those estimates back, and this work will probably take place first quarter of 2026. That's when we can shut down the lighthouse, and it's going to take probably up to a month to get the work done, because every project is related, replacing the stall doors, the floors, everything. You just have to get it all cleared out, get everything done, get the floor epoxy, and then put everything back together. So we're looking at that. It's moving along nicely. We won't see any work till after the first of the year, but it'd be nice to put that plan together, because we still got to negotiate what our budget will accommodate. The next order of business, we've accomplished a lot this summer, is search for a part-time city administrator. Just to recap a little bit, Luna Pier's been without a city administrator since May of 2014. When that happened, all the responsibilities were shifted over to the clerk, treasurer, and mayor. At the time the cut was made because the city was at risk of insolvency because of the loss of our tax revenue from the closure of the J.R. Whitting plant. Now, as we start to recover financially, it's time to consider a part-time administrator, as the current workload is really not sustainable into the future. I think it's a right time to get an administrator. We've had some suggestions of how to lay out the job performance objectives, what it can do for the city. I would like to really start that process, working with the personnel committee, and get that drawn up, realize, show what we're looking for and what we can afford, and move forward. I think it would really help. It would help our finances as well as meet some of our objectives and really reach our potential as a city. That's all I have. Any questions on that? Nope. Moving on to department reports. It's an off week for that, so we had many of the reports in the other meetings. The building report, though, looks good. I hope everyone had a chance to read that. A lot of work being done in the city. Committee reports. I'll start with DDA.
No updates at this time.
No updates. They are working on the downtown area on a plan and getting some estimates for that work that was approved.
Treated the invasives.
Oh, that's
And-
right.
Yeah, we did treat the base, yes,
With another treatment in 3 weeks, is that correct?
yes.
Thank you, Connie.
And again, we will post it on our Facebook page and post it when that's going to happen. Parks and Rec, lots of things happening there. I know, Diana.
There are. So you already touched on Art Market. We've gotten a lot of positive remarks from attendees and vendors and food trucks. The tennis court renovation should start Monday. They expect it'll be closed Monday through Wednesday for the resurfacing. And then we're gonna put up the 2 permanent pickleball nets and the tennis net. So that's exciting.
That is.
I don't know, am I forgetting anything?
Just lots of,
Come to our meetings, second Tuesday, 7 o'clock at the library. There's always a lot going on. Oh, we
Yep.
have a new applicant, which we'll hear about here soon. Someone else wants to join the team, so that's great.
yes. A young, talented person.
Young, talented person.
The mural looks great, by the way, on
The mural too. And that,
Yes.
we hope to in the future do the other one.
awesome.
So, yeah, thank you.
Luna Pier Parks and Recreation, they've got it going on. I would really encourage everyone to.
Sounds like a commercial.
Well, they just do. You guys are really doing a lot of work. Planning, things are going on there. Any,
Planning
Thing-
Commission, we did have a successful meeting this last Tuesday. We are moving forward with the plaza. All the plans are in order.
okay, yep, High Profile did a great job submitting, ticking off every point that show how it meets and exceeds all of our expectations, all our special use requirements. They've been, so far been very good to work with and very responsive.
I look forward to having him part of our community,
Yep.
him being Scott.
And they are planning on investing very heavily into
Yes.
into that plaza, and I drove in there today to update the sign, and it will be good it needs some love, so it'll be good to see that moving forward. Moving on to old business, we don't have any. New business, the wastewater treatment plant class and training. We have one employee that wants to go to get training to pass the test for the next level of license. Dave is very supportive of that, and we support that. According to our working agreement, it will involve spending the night and save over 100-mile drive each way. It's reasonable to spend the night there, and we need council approval to do that. So that's what that's about. I think it's a good thing for the city to have more depth and talent and an employee who really wants to improve his license and up his status there with the next level of license. Any questions on new business? If not, I'll open up the floor to any comments that anybody has. It's public comment session?
No.
Yes?
It's an idea. Marilyn Foster, 4360 South 5th Street, Luna Pier. The other night at the planning meeting, there was a few people that came and they said that they were unaware of things that were going on. They weren't being rude by any means, but they were unaware. So I was wondering if maybe on the next, you do a quarterly, the
Newsletter.
newsletter?
Yes.
Sort of a breakdown of where things are posted. I did suggest, I said, you really should go online and check in with City Hall, postings.
Yep.
Shawnee mentioned, they're posted at the post office. There's not a lot more we can do. But just to maybe put that maybe on the front page too, when people get it, to see this is how you're gonna find out what's going on in
And
the
they can watch
community.
the movie.
Well, we talked, and that's one of them. That one woman didn't know that we were doing that. I really don't think that they were being mean or anything. They were
No.
being genuine. They didn't even know where to go. Once we told them how it's posted, they were fine. But I think it's kind of like, we know, but it pointed out to me, there's a lot of people who don't know how to do it. So maybe, that could be added to the newsletter.
Yes.
That's it.
Good.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Any other comments? If not, I will close the community input section and move right on to council action. Do I have a motion for the wastewater treatment class?
I'll make it. Sir?
Go ahead.
Yep. I'll make a motion to approve Danny Cordry attending a wastewater class in Okemos, Michigan, September 30th and October 1st as presented, waiving the reading.
I'll support that.
We have a motion, we have support. Any discussion?
Yes. I saw all the expenditures that they were asking for. What about the travel, the gas, is that included in that, or
Yeah, the mileage allowance.
we don't have to count for that in the approval of this, though?
I don't think so.
It's a cost.
It's a
It's an
cost.
expense that's
It is,
reimbursed.
it's in the budget for the treatment plant, and they have the money, they have the funds available that are budgeted towards that. So technically, we approved that when we approved the budget. The other,
Okay.
the main reason it comes to council at this point is because the working agreement says if you travel and spend a night, it needs to be approved by council.
Yeah, it just looks like it's only covering the classes in his hotel, not any travel or gas.
Yeah, I just wonder why it wasn't even mentioned in there, but
Right.
that's fine.
Yeah,
I think it's great that he wants to do it.
It
Fully
is.
supportive of it.
Wastewater is an important topic matter, so
It really
I'd like
is.
to
It
know
is.
as much about that wastewater as you can. So.
Well, I did have a conversation with Dave a while back where he's hoping that Dan might be his successor.
yes.
Perfect.
Dave was very, very happy about this.
Good.
Any other discussion?
Nope.
We have a motion. We have support. We'll do a roll call vote.
Juan,
Yes.
Skatulski,
Yes.
Wakeman,
Yes.
Osluber,
Yes.
Mayor Gardner.
Yes. Thank you very much. Motion carried. With that concludes our business after some very, very intense meetings, and it's good to have one, I think that is maybe a little bit shorter this time.
We're not
So,
done yet?
You're still stretching it out.
yeah.
Could
Council
be a
input-
record.
Council input information, I'm gonna start
Good.
this side.
I do. How come we never have old business? To me,
That does bother me
the
too.
library, the bathroom at the library, the foundation at the library, that's all old business.
Yeah, it should stay
The
on.
bathrooms
So
at
that we
the
don't lose
White
sight of it.
House.
We lose sight of everything.
The blight ordinance as
The
well.
blight ordinance,
A lot
I feel
of
like
it
we
is old
discussed so many
business.
things, but there's
Recreational
never old
vehicle
business.
ordinance.
Generally, the old business is
Empty.
something that was tabled.
Well, what are those
But we
things
can put
that we
on-
discuss and nothing gets done?
I think we should keep it on the radar.
Yes.
On old business, we can just put bullet points on there and follow up on the updates until they're no longer relevant.
Thank
I
you.
can work that out with Charlie. I think that's a good, I mean, I agree with it.
I got a couple of good ones. Blight ordinance, bathrooms at the lighthouse. What else?
The library,
library.
foundation, and bathroom at the library both need attention. And we now need to appoint a new chairman for the blight committee.
And the Freedom
Yeah.
Festival.
That's not
Yeah.
council.
That's
Yeah,
not-
council
yeah,
doesn't-
No, but it
that's not a
needs
city
to, we
function.
need to keep bringing it up with Joy.
Oh.
Yep. And I was gonna wait, but I did talk to Phil actually yesterday, and he
Oh,
has had a number of personal setbacks. We've kept him really, really buried in work with our litigation, but he said he apologizes, but he hopes to have that done.
but again, we talked about,
Ready
we
for
can
next
go ahead
meeting.
with the committee.
We can go ahead with the
Get
committee.
things
We
started.
can. And I will
long
say,
enough.
the committee can do quite a bit. Mark didn't want to do anything until that ordinance is there, but we have enough that we can work with and a lot of groundwork we can do. So we are looking for a chairperson for the committee. I'll put that on the agenda for
That'd be great.
next meeting.
Mayor, I also spoke to Phil today
Okay,
regarding the blight ordinance. He
Yep.
is almost done with it. He's expecting to have it by next council meeting.
okay, yep,
That being said, he did kind of clue me into some of the details and modifications that he made to the ordinance in order to give us a little bit more bite in order to address blight in the city. And it sounds very hopeful. I won't expound too much on that until he's complete.
yes. Yes, and they did have one of the associates leave, and that really they've had a number of setbacks. It's on his table, it's in his inbox to get this done, and he said he really believes it'll be done by next council meeting. So
I guess
we'll
that's a
have
good question. Is there no one that can act in his behalf in certain situations like this? Or is there only one person that we appoint as our city attorney that can do that?
Normally,
Or does it extend into the actual firm that he works for?
since he started on it, and his intention was to
I
have the
understand that.
associate work on it.
I understand
and-
that.
And
Things
the
come up,
associate
though.
left. I don't think it would be prudent to hand it off at this point when he knows what he wants to put in there. It's just a matter of,
Looks like we're getting there.
Yeah, well, so-
we're making
It's
progress.
just we've been
To-
getting there for 3
Yep.
months, 4 months.
To kind of back up Neil's statement, I made this last
1
council
year.
statement as well. So supplemental resources can help as well. So maybe if that extends into the firm or something of that nature, maybe not for this one, if he's already there, but in the future, right, in order to prevent further hiccups operationally.
Yep, and he did, I mean,
So I'm gonna throw out a
good municipal attorneys
hypothetical
are
if
hard
it's
to find.
okay.
And he had a backup and decided to leave. So, but we are making progress on it, so I really look forward to getting that done and getting somebody appointed to the blight committee.
Okay, but I have a
forward.
hypothetical, so this is now September, we're going into the winter months and we are in Michigan. Is this going to be held off now till next summer?
No,
Because if a building needs to come down or needs major repair, some people don't have the way to do that in the winter months.
we can still, I mean, we can work
Start
on
the
it.
process.
Blight is a
Right, I wanna start the
extremely-
process as well,
yeah.
it's just, I know there's going to
Yeah.
be, with the winter coming.
Right, I don't, I mean, there's
'Cause I
things you
personally
can't do
Go
during the
out as
winter,
little as
but,
possible in the winter months.
yeah. But we can still do a lot of groundwork, and there's actually, some progress this week. Another one of our houses, that's been a chronic problem, sold, and I just saw a rendering of it.
Really?
The Callinger house.
Oh, good. Because that's a very
It's,
focal point in the
it's,
city.
it's a terrible, it's
Yes, it
a,
is.
it's a bad location to have a rundown house. And its house was kept up for years and years, as you know. And somebody just bought it and showed me a picture of what their architect wants to do with it, and it looks fantastic. So maybe I'm speaking out of turn there, but that was good news today.
That's who lived
Anything else?
forever.
Are you done?
I'm done.
Anybody? Okay. Shawnee?
No, I'm done for now.
Okay. And Dewey, anything
That
else?
was what I had.
All right, appreciate that. Moving on to general information. I don't have anything there. Future meeting dates, Parks and Recreation, Tuesday, October 14th.
Is trunk or treat on there for the 15th?
At 7 PM. I don't see it there, but it's trunk or treat as it's written on the sign. It's October 15th at the
At
Pier
6.
Plaza at 6 PM. Flood and erosion, Tuesday the 15th, 2025, 7 PM, Water Tower Park. Planning, Tuesday, September 23rd, 6 PM, Water Tower Park. DDA, Tuesday, September 23rd, 7 PM at the Lighthouse. And City Council, Thursday, September 25th, 7 PM here at Water Tower Park. The only thing I would add to that is the Mason Homecoming Parade and Homecoming Game is coming up September 19th. So that's something that the community,
Sports.
it's a it's a big thing in the community, so support your students and athletes out there.
I see all the girls down the beach in their dresses taking pictures.
Yep. With that, do I have a motion to adjourn?
I'll make a motion to adjourn.
Support.
You got support, all in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Meeting adjourned.
Short and sweet.